Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer for Barley Wimber.
Yes.
Barley Wimber is in full swing, I think, I don't know when this will post, but we tried to pre-shoot a few Barley Wimber videos, and one where we're like, oh, this is a Barley Wimber video, but now we're from the start.
Yes.
And this one will be really cool to try because it's an Anchorage beer, and Anchorage are so good at the barley wines.
I mean, isn't it like almost legendary brewery by now?
Not by now, it is.
Yeah.
Gabe and his team makes amazing beers. I don't think I've ever had a barrel-aged beer from Anchorage that I've disliked or not rated above 95.
So this has a lot to live up to.
Yes, I have high expectations. So this will be really cool. This is a bottle of Suffer that we got from Beer Dome. So thanks to Beer Dome for the beer. Beer Dome had a big influx, I think, almost 6 months ago.
It's really cool that you can get beer like this in Europe.
It's fucking insane that you can get beers like this in Europe.
Yeah.
So Beer Dome had an influx of beers from Anchorage, where this was part of, and then they had another influx, which I also have in the cellar. But then it's been a little bit since we've seen some. But this is Suffer, and this is a triple barrel aged black barley wine. This is a black barley wine that's finished with toasted coconut, and it's aged for 20 months in a blend of Buffalo Trace barrels, 6-year rye Hofmeister Cooperage heavy char barrels, Clume Farms barrels, 18-year-old Nut Creek barrels, and Wild Turkey bourbon barrels. So this is a total aging time, I'm guessing, is 20 months. But when they mean triple barrel, they mean one beer, a new barrel, and the same beer in the third barrel. That's so the Anchorage process. Triple barrel aging.
Yeah.
So that's the Anchorage process for these kind of beers. And I must say, I think Anchorage is one of the best barrel aged producers in the world, especially for barley wine. Also stouts, but their barley wines are fucking the upper echelon.
I mean, I love this bottle as well.
Yeah.
I love the white.
Yeah, and the artwork is amazing.
This I could put on my shelf like an art piece and just stay there.
But let's try and move into this. So poured into the glass, a nice black color.
Pitch black.
I'm getting a little bit of brown.
Yeah.
But
maybe, yeah.
There was a bit of a head. It fizzed away quickly, but gone. It was like tan. It looks like a big rich beer. Do you want to check out the aroma?
Yeah, let's do it.
Before you do it? We're going to say a massive thank you to Beer Dome for the beer. Let's do it. Smell it. Ooh.
Wow.
Loads of barrel.
Yeah, loads of barrel.
There is so much fucking fudgy charry bourbon. But there's loads of milky coconut to this too.
Yeah, there is a lot of coconut.
Toasty. Milky, but also some of that toasty,
milky,
almost Domike type coconut.
Like caramelized coconut.
But fuck me, the barrel character on this is just there is so much intense, rich bourbon on this, and it's like charry bourbon. There, I'm getting spicy nuances. This is almost
15%.
Yeah, it's a big boy.
It's a big boy.
This is our last beer.
This is the last beer. But what a beer.
Yeah, from the aroma alone. I mean, we started really high, but I think we're ending on a high note too.
I mean, that coconut.
Shit. Yeah, the coconut is so nice in there. It's also got umami vibes.
Yeah.
But it was the same in the Horace beer. That was also umami vibes.
So you get that bourbon, coconut, coconut-infused bourbon.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like you did a bourbon that you infused with real coconut. It just smells insane.
And
I'm also getting
smells like true vanilla
coconut.
Yeah. It smells like you cracked open a coconut.
Oh, it smells so good. I'm also getting so much layers of the barrel. There's spice, there's fudge, there's caramel, there's toffee, there's vanilla.
Yeah, it's really complex as well.
There's so much going on. It's spice. You can feel that heavy char.
There's even there's a little bit of marzipan or some almonds.
Marzipan, almondinos. It's making my saliva go a bit nuts, but it's fuming out of the glass. There's so much barrel character. That's what I love about Anchorage beers, because what I love about barrel aged beers, I love the idea of adjuncts, and Super Club was insane, but I would love more barrel on that.
This smells better than Super Glue.
I agree. It's also a different style.
I know.
But what I love about this is the intensity of the fucking barrels.
Yeah.
But what's insane is like it's so intense on the barrels, but you can smell all those kind of base beer nuances as well. So the beers that go into the barrels for these things must be insane. But we should try Suffer. We should suffer.
We should suffer.
I mean, the aroma hyped us up already, so let's try. Cheers, thanks, Beer Dome. Oh my lord.
Oh yeah. Just what you need.
Like I mean, this is insane. Anchorage is, I think, probably the best brewery for barley wine. Like the intense of base beer and like barrel character, this is insane. There's so much rich toffee, caramelly, fudgy maltiness paired with this massive expression of barrel. Like if you want barrel flavor in a beer, triple oak. Like holy fucking shit. It's the amount of bourbon in this. Like this is the closest thing you'll have to drinking like bourbon.
Yeah.
Without it being bourbon.
I mean, it felt like when you took that first sip, it was just pure bourbon bliss, and then you get all the complexities of the toasted coconut and everything else, like the salinity and the chocolate and char.
There's even like slight chocolate vibes.
Yeah.
The thing is with these, there's so much going on, and I think he's done some quadruple oaking as well, but I think triple oaking is where we push it. Like that's like maybe I haven't tried any quadruple oak yet, but I have a feeling like this is the final stand for the amount of time in a barrel because there's so much of the bourbon character. Like this is so close to drinking bourbon with the bourbon flavors, but it's more drinkable because it's got all the sugar and everything from the barley. Yeah. I think that marriage between this style and the barley wine that's mega rich with the triple oak method or double oak method just is magic. Like that is, like if you want to make and also the coconut, there's loads of coconut. But if you want the barrel to be massively apparent and use loads of adjunct, I think triple oaking is the way to go, or double oaking. Like a blend of barrels works really well, especially if you don't put in adjuncts. But if you do this method as Gabe does and his team, you really still have that intense flavor of barrel, but with loads of fucking adjunct. Like there's so much coconut in this.
Yeah, and it really fucking works. It works so well,
and it's so oily, but it's a 15% beer, and it's sweet and it's rich.
Yeah,
but it's fucking drinkable.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Like this is such a massive beer, but because you have the booze to cut all that sweetness.
Yeah.
It's easy to go back for another sip. There's even it's maybe not chocolate, but slightly coca-nibby vibes.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if that's from the fact that it's a black barley wine or it's just from the barrels. But mostly I think it's like all these deep, fudgy, caramelly, slightly dark fruity nuances. We didn't talk too much about that, but there's definitely also like a little bit of a dark fruity, raisiny, almost like port winey character to it. But the big thing that just jumps out at you is like these insane barrel characteristics that are just so forward. Like I really like a good glass of bourbon, but I actually like it more like this in a beer, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like I love good whiskey, but like the marriage when the beer is built like this, where it can handle the whiskey, it's like it just seems like the perfect complement.
With perfect match.
Yeah.
And the wild thing is, I actually mostly enjoy, actually drinking the beer. But with this, the aroma is almost as pleasant as actually just drinking the beer.
You just sit and smell it. It's like, what are you doing today? I'm just smelling this. I'm just smelling this all day.
I think, like, if in total enjoyment of a beer, this would probably be in like top 10 for me.
Yeah.
To be honest,
I'm really glad I share. I'm sharing a beer like this with you. With this one, I'm gonna go 99. Just because I feel like it lacks the last bit of love that I had the first time drinking triple unity.
Yeah, it's fair.
Or when I had Endless Ending for the first time. And stuff like, although this is probably better than Endless Ending, and that's a blend of barley wine and stout. But it's definitely, I think this is better than Wendigo. And maybe Wendigo is the base for this. I don't know. It's just like fucking insane beer. Like this is just as good as it gets, really. This is the stuff where you want to pay a premium just to try it and try it once. But you have to be into these kind of barrel aged beers, and you have to be into bourbon and coconut, of course.
Yeah.
So we're going 99 instead of 100. I was contemplating 100 for a bit, but I'm going to go 99.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go 100. For me, this is a 100 beer.
Yeah, I
understand. I mean, you have tasted it like a lot more beer than me, but for me, there is nothing that I can say about this beer that I would do any different.
Yeah, what a treat to end this year.
Yeah.
So
wow.
Yeah, suffer, get some. Long video, we're gonna cut it long now. So if you guys had a chance to try Suffer from Anchorage, let us know what you thought of it. Thanks to the beer for the beer. And as always, comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give the video a thumbs up, join and ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And sorry that you had to go home, Michael, because you missed out.
Sorry, Michael.
I actually think he tried this one. So it's okay. Cheers, and see you guys in another beer review.